How long have you known her?
I met her when I moved to Oklahoma in 2014, so probably by like 2015. It's hard to judge exact. I don't remember exactly when I met her. I'm very scared. So it's been like 3 or 4 years. But we would do like host craft nights at her house, and so we'd go over, hang out, and we'd work on projects like painting or weaving, music even. And so I met her through the organization. It's been about 3.5 years, and we like to hang out. She moved actually about 1.5 years ago out to California, and that's where I was last week. Was when I came back from Italy. I went to Chicago for a couple days, and I went out to California for a week to visit her and her husband.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then it was fun because even though we had to say goodbye in California, we were just both kind of weird. So it was a couple days hanging out again.
How would you describe Heather? Like, how would you describe her?
She's super friendly and, likes to help other people and very open and nurturing, like kind of, be the one to take care of people, likes to cook for people. Similar traits to me, I cook for people, but we also both don't like people. So.
You don't what?
We don't like people.
Oh.
We're both very introverted. So,
yeah.
Despite the fact that I portray a very extroverted persona, it's very draining for me because I'm naturally introverted. So
Yeah.
we're the type of people that we can get together and hang out for 3 hours and not say a word. And be perfectly happy with that.
Yeah. How would you describe your relationship with her?
We're really good friends. Sorry, I just got a phone call popped up.
You're good.
Yeah, we're good friends. Like to hang out. We have a lot of similar interests. Yeah. Just get along really well. We have similar personalities and like the same kind of jokes and things like that.
Similar, like, style of humor.
Yes. If it involves the line, that's what she said, we're probably laughing.
That's great. So, why do you consider her important?
One of my better female friends. I don't tend to have as many girlfriends as I do guy friends, partially because of, my gaming hobby, and partially because I'm very not a high maintenance girl. I'm a little more of a tomboy.
Yeah.
I'm a no makeup, no fun, rolled up bed in the morning. I don't like shopping. I don't really like, gossiping. So, I like more meaningful relationships where I can really talk to people, which, surprisingly, a lot of people think guys are really shallow, but if you're talking to them about something they like, it's not really the case. So, whereas a lot of the girlfriends I've had, they can be a little more heady. Or, I don't want to do, let's go out to the bar and drink and go dancing. And I'm like, well, unless it's both dancing, and by drinking you mean hot chocolate, I'm not.
So then when you spend time with Heather together, what are some emotional experiences that you find yourself having? Like, what emotions? And what sorts of activities do you guys do together? I know you talked a little bit about that already.
Yeah. We get together and we chat, but usually our conversations are more in-depth subjects.
Yeah.
We like to talk about art and history. We like to craft. Just a very comfortable friendship as we're happy to hang out and we can easily go between doing something fun and exciting to we're going to sit quiet for an hour because we need to break talking and people. Like when I visited out in California, we went into the city and we, went to the Science Museum, we went to the aquarium, and, we got on the train to go home, and it was kind of like a mutual, we don't even have to stay, we're tired and don't talk right now. We just both were perfectly content to sit on the train, face out for a solid 40 minutes before we both were ready for talking again. Needed some calm time.
Like a small break.
Yeah. Whereas other people feel like they have to fill that space. And it's very draining for you feel like I have to keep engaging in conversation. Sometimes I just want their space.
What about, you mentioned that you're married, right?
Yes.
What about your romantic relationship? What's his name?
My husband's name is Caesar.
Okay.
I met him at officer training school for the Air Force.
You met him where?
At officer training school for the United States Air Force.
The Air Force.
So we were friends there because we were like the only two gamers. So when we had Sunday afternoon free, we were the people that wanted to go to Panera where there was an internet connection so we could play video games. So we started going to Panera and playing video games, and then after officer school finished, we still played video games together and, just developed a relationship there. So we were at two separate bases, so most of our relationship was online. Like, our idea of the date night was playing StarCraft for 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
Or, playing WoW or something like that. But that actually is, a good way, especially for military, to be in a relationship, because military is going to spend so much time apart deployed. You get a lot of women who date guys, and then when they're deployed, they don't have a way to connect with them while deployed.
Yeah.
Whereas when I deploy, we're just like, okay, let's play video games. And so we have something we can still do together that doesn't require us to be in the same place. So we did not actually live together until 5 or 6 months after we got married, since we had to put in the transfers at the Air Force, and I actually had to get out of the Air Force and move to him, and then I lived there for about 2 weeks before his first deployment. So it was almost a full year before we actually lived together for more than like a week.
How long have you known him?
I met him in 2012, like January there. A little before, then it would have been the end of 2011.
And then...
we've been married for 5 years.
I see. And then you didn't move together until about a year after being married.
Right. Because we were at two separate.
How would you describe Caesar?
He's a nerdy gamer. I'm a little bit more of like, I'm the bitch and he's the nice guy. Like, if there was a good cop, bad cop with relationships, I'm definitely the bad cop. I don't like putting up with people's shit, and he's super good natured. Is like, more like, okay, yes, the waiter messed up our order, but we won't complain, we'll just eat it. And I'm like, I didn't order this, I want what I ordered. So, he's more of a don't make waves kind of person. Which is why he does really well in the military. And I am not. Don't make waves person.
You feel like that makes him a good fit?
Yeah. We would certainly get into a hell of a lot more trouble otherwise.
How do you feel like he sees you? Like how he would describe you?